Washington Commanders rookie Jer'Zhan had one of the most impressive days as a rookie in the entirety of the NFL, and what I wanted to do is kind of break down some of his film and show you exactly why I believe this is going to go down as not only a massive steal, but he's going to end up being a generational talent for this Commanders team for a very long time. So we're going to break down a bunch of film. We're going to get a little bit of pre-snap motion, a little bit of eye candy here. The one thing you need to realize as a defensive lineman is you need to not overcommit to certain run angles, but you need to be able to read, react, and then attack to where the running back wants to go here. So we're going to get a handoff to this left side, and Saquon Barkley is such a patient runner, but honestly, he can hit holes at lightning speed and just be gone, right? However, throughout the entirety of this play, Newen does a really good job reading, reacting, and then attacking without overcommitting to certain run angles or run lanes. So watch Newen here. The entirety of the defense is a great job, right? We're going to set the edge out here. Wait, both these guys do an unbelievable job setting the edge. Now he's got to either go out or he can cut back inside. But this is what I mean. You do not want to overcommit to certain run angles because a guy like Saquon Barkley can act like he's going outside, get these guys to overcommit, and then he can cut back. And that cutback lane is the most dangerous thing in football if you don't play it correctly. Now watch Newen. As he's going through blockers here, he is never going to lose sight of Saquon Barkley. The eyes will always be on Saquon, which is very, very important. He's going to try to cut back up the field, and watch Newen goes through a blocker and wraps him up in the backfield for a loss of a couple of yards. Now, I didn't want to show you this from the other angle as well, just so you guys can see it a little bit better here. Watch this dude, Jer'Zhan, absolute monster. So again, you get the pre-snap motion. We're going to hand it off. He's going to quickly jump on the Kenny Gainwell, the fake little jet sweep motion, right? But then he's going to bounce back. The eyes are always going to be on Saquon Barkley, and look at the cutback lane, right? If he overcommits to the outside, this could be a massive gain up the middle. But he reads, reacts, and then attacks. Again, super important for a defensive lineman. What a play, man. Let's go. Now, again, like I said, we're going to break down a ton of plays from Jer'Zhan in this game. If you want more breakdowns, individual player breakdowns, all you guys got to do, hit that like button. If we get over 200 likes on this video, we'll break down another Commanders video. All you got to do, comment down below, who do you want me to break down next? And with that being said, let's dive into the video. Alright, here's another really good play by Jer'Zhan, whatever you want to call him. Now, we're in this odd front where we're going to cover up this center really well with the nose tackle. We're also going to cover up the guards with the defensive tackles, which include Jer'Zhan here on that right side. Now, they're just going to try to run up the middle, but the offensive line is going to pull the guard over. They're going to double team the nose, and then they're going to send the right tackle to swing over to Jer'Zhan. But one thing about Jer'Zhan, not a lot of teams really know at this point, is the quickness off the snap, right? So boom, he's going to get a great jump, and that right tackle is just not quick enough to get there. So again, we're going to pull the guard, and we're going to pull the tight end, crack back across the formation, and we're going to try to get this, outside leverage for Saquon Barkley. But Jer'Zhan does an unbelievable job getting into the backfield, wrapping him up early into this play, and just losing 2 or 3 yards on. Again, Jer'Zhan in this game alone had 6 tackles, 5 of those solo. He had 3 TFLs. He had a sack. The man was all over the football field. And again, remember, he's a rookie. This dude is a rookie. I did want to show it to you from the other angle as well so we can get a better look at it. But man, from the jump, this dude has already showcased the ability to be an absolute superstar in the NFL. So let's watch from this angle. Again, you're going to notice very quickly here, right? We're going to pull the guard. We're going to pull Grant Calcaterra to the opposite side. We're going to hand it off, right? And then watch him just kind of explode through that B gap, right? I mean, there's no way they're getting to him. One more time. Boom. Right? Just swats that arm down. Way too slow, right? You're supposed to get there quick as the tackle. Wasn't even close. Let's go, man. This dude's a beast. Alright, here's another big time play. And it's not just Jer'Zhan who's really good. It's the entirety of this defensive line when you really look at it. And again, I understand there was no Jalen Hurts, and this game would have been completely different if Jalen Hurts was healthy. But listen, they found a way to win this game. The defense came up big. So we're going to get 13 personnel by the offense. Okay, so if you guys don't really understand personnel, you can have 11, you could have 21, you could have 22 personnel. There's a bunch of different formations and personnel that you can have. And 13 personnel, right, the first number is always going to represent the amount of running backs in the backfield, and the second number, whether it be 12, 21, that second number is always going to represent the amount of tight ends on the football field. So we got one running back, we got 1, 2, 3 tight ends, you got 13 personnel. So you want to come out here with a lot of down linemen, you want to come out here with some linebackers, most likely your one high safety, then have a bunch of other guys in this box, right? You got a stacked box right here, about 8 guys down here, right? This is what we love to see if they're going to run the football. So now what they're going to get here, Saquon lined up to the left, we're going to get a pulling guard to the right, we're going to get a pulling Grant Calcaterra, and they're going to try to hand it off to the outside and follow his blockers. But watch Frankie Louvu, he's going to explode through this pulling guard, right? Boom, cut him down. We're also going to get a cut here on Grant Calcaterra, which absolutely throws off this outside running lane for Saquon Barkley, and now he's got to go up the middle of the field. Watch Jer'Zhan Newton. He's never going to give up on this play. He's going to continue to fight no matter what he sees, gets through there, and makes or helps them bring him down. Him and Frankie Louvu, man. Again, this is not a Frankie Louvu video, but he has been one of my favorite players to watch. Favorite. He's just been so good. Look at this. Look at him just go low on this. Oh my. Just blows up that play and allows all these interior linemen to kind of get a little bit of pressure on Saquon, and then they end up with 6 guys just falling on top of Saquon Barkley. Now, before we head any further into this video and break down even more film, guys, do me a big favor. Hit that like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Washington Commanders throughout the entirety of the season, which means offense, defense, individual player breakdown, just like this one. And if you guys want another one of these videos where we break down another player that might not be Jer'Zhan Newton, maybe it's Frankie Louvu, let me know who you guys want to see next, and subscribe again. It doesn't cost anything to join the family. And with that being said, let's dive right back into some more film. Alright, here's another interesting play call by the Philadelphia Eagles. So Saquon Barkley is going to be in this wildcat formation. They're going to power this offensive line to the right, but it could also be a full slide because this actually goes down as a sack. You're going to see Saquon get to the outside on the bootleg, right? They're going to try to get this corner or the flag. I believe they try to get another route out here as well, off the block and release from the tight end. And basically what we're going to see here is just effort, right? Tenacity. The willpower to just go, never stop. Jer'Zhan Newton. With the pre-snap motion, we're going to roll out here. And obviously, they can pass his ball, right? As Devontae Smith gets over to that corner, Saquon Barkley does think about throwing this ball. He just doesn't. And Jer'Zhan Newton, right? Continues to work, and ultimately ends up getting a sack on this play because Saquon was looking to throw the ball at this point in time. Once he starts to look down the field and is not a full-time runner, that's when you're going to get credited for a sack. Big-time play for Jer'Zhan Newton, and a big one. This is a big one. These are the plays I absolutely love. Let's go. All right, here we go. Last play we'll break down here. They're just going to get an inside zone here to Saquon Barkley. They're going to slide this line to the right in a power scheme, and they're going to kind of get Jer'Zhan Newton off his angle, but he does a very good job being able to engage and then disengage when he wants to. So boom, he's getting engaged into a block here. They're setting up this inside zone. We're starting to see Saquon Barkley, instead of taking it outside, take his cutback lane up the middle. Jer'Zhan Newton once again keeps his eyes on Saquon throughout the entirety of this play, and is able to block shed at the perfect time and have him run right into his arms, stopping him at the 1-yard line. Another big time play by Jer'Zhan Newton, who just continues to impress me every single game that he plays in, and this was a big one for him. So we're going to end the video here. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications if you want more Commanders breakdowns like this one, and let me know who to break down next. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.